Hello there and welcome to this short video on how to update a BigQuery table with a CSV file. So without taking much of your time, let's just jump right into
these
it.
steps. So today's video we'll follow these steps and see how to update a BigQuery table using a CSV file. So let's jump right into it. So create projects, data set, and add table in BigQuery. So I'm going to go to BigQuery. I've already done this offline, so I'm going to go here. So this is my BigQuery. This is project, and this is the data set OB training 01, and this is the table Godson Associates. So I'm just going to do a select all to see what we have in the table currently. So if I'll click on run, so currently we have 10 rows, and we've got first name, last name, age, postcode, and departments. So, and then please keep an eye here on the department. So we've got IT, admin, sales, accounts, and marketing. So let's go back to our steps sheet. Okay, so in this, we're gonna have to tick off this because this is done. So click on done. And then we've also looked at the second step. It's also done. By the way, if you want to, I'll be making a new video on how to create a project and a data set in BigQuery. So if you want to see that video, it will be somewhere in my channel. So feel free to watch that video as well. But in today's video, we just want to focus on how to update already created table. So the third step here will be to create your CSV file. This is your update file with new records. So I've done that also offline, not to waste much of your time. So I've gone on to sheet 1. You can see here I've got 3 lines, 3 rows, highlighted. So obviously you can see that the column headers are not in this file. So you've got the first name here, you've got the last name, you've got the age, postcode, and department. So I've created this already. Save name is got some sheet update 2. So I will now download this sheet, and so I think what I'm gonna do here is to download this sheet and save it in my Google bucket. Click on here, click on. So I'm gonna download this. I've got options to do it as an Excel, but I rather go with the CSV here. So download as a comma separated value. So I'll click on here. Voila. So that's done. We've got our file here. So the next step will be to go on to Google Cloud Storage. So I've got my bucket here, which I've also created offline. I'll do another video to show how to create a bucket as well. Very simple. So I'll click on the bucket and see. Click on here. Voila. So I will update. You can see I've got some files already saved in my bucket. So I'm going to upload file. And I'm going to find the Godson update. This is the file, or this is the one that we just downloaded. I'm going to open that. So upload it. So that's done. One file successfully uploaded. And that's the file. So what I'm going to do is I want to rename the file because I think the name is too long. So I'm just going to go click on here, these 3 dots. You got rename here. I'm just going to rename it to take out those last few letters, and then click on rename. Voila. So we've got our new file there in our bucket. And then the next step will be, let's check that. So we'll come back to our steps. We see this is now done as well. The next step will be to activate. So now we'll have to go into the BigQuery itself to activate the shell and then perform our action. So go to BigQuery. So our shell is already activated, but I'm just gonna close it and then do it again so you can see how I've done this. So that's an icon here called Activate Cloud Shell. I'm gonna click on the icon. It takes a few minutes to activate, depending on how idle you've been on Google Cloud Platform. Yep, it's working. So it just takes us a few seconds, so which is very good. So here I'm gonna type in the command BQ. I think BQ for BigQuery. Just enter. It's asking us to authorize. So Cloud Shell needs permission to use your credential for the BQ command. So do you authorize? So click on authorize. Yep, it's doing its thing. So that's confirmed now. So again, you want to check that you're working under your correct account and on the right project. So which is fine. This is absolute point 38809, and that is what we have got here. So all good. So the next step will be we'll go into our steps sheet. So that's also done. So we've also done that too. So it says use code BQ load my data set to update table below. So what I'm gonna do, copy that code, and then bring that onto my copy that and paste that onto our shell. So here it's it's quite simple. So you just want to, so my data set here, my data set in this will be my data set will be OB training 01. Just gonna copy that from here. Copy. Delete. So yep. So we've got that OB training 01 as our data set. So our table, which is Godson Associates, Godson underscore associates. Yep. So we and then contact today. Contact today. So just go back to our so this is where we are now. Sorry guys, where we are now on step 6. So we're trying to you're trying to do the command to be able to update the file. So I'll go back to BigQuery now. So we've done that. So we've got our recap. So we've got the command is BQ load. We've got our data set OB trading 01. We've got our table name, and then we have got the so here we need to put the pathway to the saved file, which is on my bucket. So go here. So just simple. Just click on here. Click on the file. On here you will see gsutil URI. What I'll just do is to copy this. It's copied, and I'll come on to BigQuery, and I'll just replace this. I'll just replace this last bit. Just replace this last bit with it. I'll paste that there. Right, so it's looking good again. So just a quick recap. So we've got our data set here, the table, and the bucket, the path to the bucket where we've stored our data. Box sheet. How is that looking? So that's looking good. So let's go click on that. Let's execute the command. Yeah, so that's good. So we can see the current status is running, and that's also done quickly. So that's done. Boom. So, well, let's go to the next step. So here we'll click on done. And the next step is to check that table is updated. So we'll go back to BigQuery. And so I've got the query already there. Select all from table. Just click on run. I'm not sure why that error, but I'm gonna just run this again. Hopefully it works this time. Voila, so that's worked. Now you can see we've got 13 rows. Initially we had 10. And also you can see that we've got the additional departments, business support here. So voila, so our table has been updated, corrected. I mean, our table has been updated correctly. So as you can see, I've done the query and we've got 13 rows. Before we had 10. And you can see the additional departments have come in, business support for 3 lines. Again, so just to quickly check again, this is our update sheet and that's the data. So this is there now. So yeah, so our code has worked, which is good. So this is just it now. So guys, it's very straightforward. So I'm just gonna come here and just complete this process. Check that table is updated. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please put down the comments. And I'm looking forward to creating more videos for us. And then yeah, updating that. If you have any requests for any video on Google Cloud BigQuery platform, please put down the comment. Let me know, and I will try my best to